Sometimes we speak untruths. Sometimes we say things that are not actually true. Sometimes we speak half truths, half lies. So many people keep secrets in their relationships. Are you one of them? Hi there, it's me, your friend Moduni. How are you doing today? I've come to actually realize that a lot of people keep secrets from their loved ones, from family members, from people that they're in relationships with. And sometimes we think that, these secrets are things that, the other person doesn't really need to know. It's not really their business. It's not going to hurt them. But how are you so sure? Could it be something that is actually fundamental to your relationship, to the success or the lack of it, to your relationship? I once had a couple who was going through counseling. And one of the issues was, there was just so much tension in the relationship and the wife couldn't really understand what was going on. There was so much tension, the guy was always on the edge, he was not emotionally available in the marriage. He wasn't there for the kids, he was always out of the house. But what had happened was that the guy had lost his job, but he didn't want to tell his wife because he felt bad about it. He felt that he was no longer going to be able to provide. He felt like he was less of a man. But then this began to bring tension. And sometimes we think that when we keep these secrets, we think that we're just trying to protect the other person. But the thing about secrets is that when they are kept in the dark, they sort of grow. And you may be wondering, how can something in the dark grow? It grows on your inside because that thing keeps expanding. Because every time something around it comes up, you're going to have to look for some other thing to be able to cover it up. You're going to look for another lie to cover it up. And so it keeps growing. But the moment you bring it out in the open, that's it. You don't need to cover it up anymore. You don't need to be ashamed of it. You don't need to feel any guilt or any pain over it. And sometimes we just think that I just need to keep this all to myself. I don't need to share it with anybody. But it's hurting you on the inside. It's stopping you from being available to your partner, to your spouse, to whoever it is that you're in a relationship with, even to your friends and the people around you, because you begin to feel less and less of yourself. It becomes such a weight on you that you are unable to function normally because you're carrying it around. It's like carrying a heavy bag on your back and trying to still walk straight. It's not going to be possible. It's very difficult to do. So my friends, today I'm here to encourage us, whatever it is that may have happened or is happening, that you feel, oh no, nobody needs to know about this. I can't talk to anybody about this. More so my partner. Please be open. Don't keep secrets. Don't think that, I'm protecting this person from knowing this. You just might be causing a lot more pain and havoc to yourself and to your partner in the long run. It reminds me of the story of Ananias and Sapphira in the Bible, who had both, agreed as husband and wife to sell their property at a certain amount. But then they decided to give a different figure to their leader. And the honest truth was nobody expected them to bring a certain amount of money. It's not like they said you must sell it at this amount or this is the amount you must contribute. So there was really even no basis for them keeping that secret, but they did. They both agreed to keep the secret. And at the end of the day, what happened to them? Death on the spot. Of course, I know today the repercussions for lying isn't that great. It may not be physical death, but could it be emotional death? Could it be psychological death? Could it be relational death? Because sometimes these secrets are so big, so great, so vital in terms of the information that you're holding back. They're so vital to the lifeline of your relationship that when it eventually comes out, it could bring an end to the relationship. So today, my friend, what is that secret that you may be holding back from your friend? What is that secret that you may be holding back from your spouse, thinking, it's not important, they don't need to know? Or I'm trying to protect them from knowing actually what's going on, but it's eating on your inside. It's preventing you from living life to the fullest. It's stopping you from thriving and being wholesome. It's stopping you from being able to have conversations and look into the eyes of your partner and say, I'm here for you. It's stopping you from being able to live life the way you want. Please find someone to speak to today. You might not be able to speak to your partner alone about the secret. You might need a mediator. You might need somebody to come, to be a go-between. Please reach out. Reach out to me today. Reach out to someone you can trust. Let's help you through that process. Don't do this alone. Don't stay in that place and get to the breaking point where it now becomes irreparable or almost irreparable. I'm here for you. So please reach out today. Stop keeping those secrets. Stop holding it back. Choose to live life to the fullest. Choose to live life thriving. It's me, your friend Moduni. I honor you and I love you. Till next time, bye for now.